Hi folks, welcome back. We're going to do a little Leprechaun is my next project. I think it will be a fun project to do. We'll paint them green and white shirt and all the rest that goes with that. But their hat goes upward and it tilts. It's a different shape hat than the other one. So we're just going to go ahead and have some fun with this. And what I'm going to do here, see the width that's up here, from here to here. That's kind of how thick I want to make it here, because I'm going to make it go down a little ways. Okay, I'm just going to do something a little bit different. What we're going to first do is I sharpened up all my knives and got a pencil that works this time. And we're going to just start trimming. I already started a little bit, taking the head inward. So the first thing we have to determine is how far we're going to take that hat in. So if we measure with our pencil and our finger here how wide it is across, that's how wide it has to go across this way. Okay, so if we look at, say we take half of it from here and half of it from here, okay, that's how far we have to go from the middle out. So it's only going to go up to here. Okay, about maybe a quarter, maybe 3/8 of an inch. You could always take more off later. Okay, if you're a new carver, I'm going to try to make this simple. This might be a little bit more for someone that's been carving a little bit longer, but don't, you'd be surprised sometimes. New carvers will try new stuff and it will work out really, really well. So, excuse me just a minute. So go ahead and cut this out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to trim all this off first. So let me get a bigger knife here. And this wood really is nice and soft, as you can see. Alright. For some reason this piece is just like butter, and it's really dry, which I'm thankful for. I don't need to worry about, I just want to make mention of something really quickly while we're trying to trim this portion down. If you're a new carver and you're just started and you're really frustrated because there's a few things that can really make you or break you as a carver when you're first starting. It's really super important, folks, if you're new to this, that you get a good knife. A sharp knife. Not only a good knife, but a knife that will maintain an edge, okay, and learning how to maintain that edge on that knife, and also trying to have good wood is really important. To have those two elements, actually three. You want a good knife, you want good wood, and you want to maintain a good edge. Those are the three things you're striving to do when you first carve. Because if you have a real easy piece like I have here, it's a real delight to carve. It really is. And you will notice from time to time when I carve, and if you've been following me for a while, you'll see that I use that solution, which is 3/4, half and half. Half alcohol, rubbing alcohol and water to soften up the wood. But if you're frustrated with wood carving, maybe it's the wood. Maybe it's your knife. Maybe it's the project that you're working on. Okay, so I'm not going to try to discourage you from doing anything a little more difficult. Of course, you want to challenge yourself to do different pieces, but try to find something that's going to be your skill level at the time. All right, and then go from there and go to something a little more difficult. All right, so I'm going to go with another knife a little bit longer so I can reach across. There we go. Alright, so those things really do make a world of difference when you carve. And if you don't know how to maintain an edge, learn how to sharpen. It's so important, folks. It really is. Alright, now we're almost to a point where I'm done with this portion of it. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to see here if we can just carve a little bit more off here. I'll be right back.